Restore. God is holy, so are we. Welcome to day 40. We have reached 40 days in the 90-day Jam Lord. That's right, the 90-day journey alongside my Lord. And once again, I am your host, Rashid Jeffries. And today we're going to go over an awesome song. It's going to be very interesting when I tell you about this song. But before we get into this song, I want to give a special shout out to all of the people who participated in my retirement celebration by blessing me with a video. You guys know who you are. My wife, I want to give a shout out to Ebony Jeffries. She did a wonderful job of conducting the interviews of the people who participated in offering an interview for me, talking about me and my life and my rap career and everything. We kept those videos in my archives just like I told you I would. And it's been blessing me. I go back to it from time to time and listen and watch and look at them and encourage myself in the Lord in regards. So those are tools of encouragement for me, and I really appreciate it. So that was one of the things that I did at my retirement. I had a bunch of videos done, and so you guys know who you are. Thank you so very much. We're going to go into the next song. It's called Fool for Love. Now let me tell you the history of this. LaRue Hill, okay, I'm gonna give a shout out to my man LaRue Hill. He was a local Christian rapper just like myself. My favorite local Christian rapper, LaRue Hill. He was out on the circuit ministering the gospel all over the place. He's still doing it, getting it in. And I really respect this brother. He came to me with three tracks from somebody who wanted us to do a collaboration on these tracks. One of them was a song called, I made up the songs based upon the tracks he gave me. Basically, I listened to the tracks, I interpreted the tracks, figured out what the tracks were saying, and I came up with some songs. I came up with a song called Rest. For one of them, you're going to hear that one in volume 4. And I came up with a song called Gospel Celebration. For another one, you're going to hear that one in volume 6. But now you're going to hear the song called Fool for Love, which was a song that I wrote. It's not, actually, my intention was to only write a verse and a half, because I was supposed to, LaRue was supposed to do the other half of the song. So I was going to do a verse and a half, and he would do a verse and a half, and that would be your standard 3 16-bar verses. But it didn't pan out. It seems like that always happens. You know, when someone gives me projects to do, for whatever reason they don't use it. And so I have it myself. So here I am with a verse and a half of a song that I love. I'm like, what am I going to do with this? It's only a verse and a half of a song. But you know what I did with it? I made it a song. It's just a short one. But it's a powerful message. And the message is Fool for Love. Now this one, the track, had Denise Williams singing, and the person who made the track, I don't remember who the person's name was. Sorry about that. I would love to give a shout out to you, but LaRue knows who it is. He made a sample of the song "Silly" by Denise Williams. Silly, you think that oh no, stop making a fool of me. That was my best attempt at singing a Denise Williams song. I want to apologize to all you all out there who had to endure that. But he put that, and he cut it up in such a way where it's, oh no, making a fool. Anyway, so that track was gone. I decided to recreate it, and I had BJ, who did a wonderful job of recreating that vibe, and we made the song Fool for Love. It was just a verse and a half, but the message basically is Jesus. I know a lot of people talk about God didn't make me no doormat. He didn't make me somebody who walk all over. Okay, where do you find that at in the scripture? Because when you really look at the real essence of love, when he says that when you love somebody and the things that he expects of us out of love, to turn the other cheek, the whole turn the other cheek concept is rooted out of being inconvenienced. And being betrayed and loving people in spite of that. When people do you wrong, you do them right. What does it say? Bless those that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. Pray for those that despitefully use you. You know, that is the principle of love. It's not about being a sucker. It's about being strong enough to make that sacrifice to love unconditionally. Regardless of how you're treated, you make sure that you love. Because this whole walk is a love walk. And sometimes people can think that you're a fool for it. But you know what? I'd rather be considered a fool for love than to be someone who does something that God is not expecting of me to do, someone who's not pleasing God. So here's the song. The first verse goes like this. You got me taking stabs in the back from cats. In fact, it's stacks of slanderous acts and attacks, and still relax. Even if they're beating my tail, yo, I forgive them while they dog me. I be treating them well. You got me reaching out to the killers and thugs, homeless, gays, whores, users and dealers of drugs, who society calls strange. They call me deranged, because I embrace them and love them, believing that they can change. You got me joyful, full of elation and smiles, in the midst of adversity, tribulation, and trials. I mean, you'd have thought that I would have a fit, but didn't even get offended. It's like I'm schizophrenic. I be broke as a joke, but inside I believe that I'm rich, because the Lord is supplying my need, and I sing and dance, praising God all the time like a maniac. People thinking I done lost my mind. Because when I was out my mind, crooked and dead and saying I deserved death, but you took it instead. I mean, they tortured you and beat you and they spat in your face. I'm thrilled of the fact that you faced all that in my place. You even went to hell and you got victory from my enemy. Then you rose so I could be free. You love me first. My life is yours and I'm using it to love, even if I'm looking like a fool doing it. That's it. That's the message. I hope you captured it. So we're going to conclude day 40 of the 90-day Jam Lord. That's right, 90-day journey alongside my Lord. This is the return every soul to our rightful existence. That's what we're trying to do here. And make sure that you understand this message. Be a vessel of love moving forward. Make sure you log in to www.restore-fellowship.com and check out the website and bless yourself with some CDs and some videos and read up on who we are and what we're about. But until next time, right now I'm going to sign off by saying, restore. God is holy. So are we.